So anything you see in the game, you've also got the ability to fly later on. So any of the AI ships, enemy mobs, say the Conflux, you will have the opportunity to fly those as well. When we were actually putting all the new ships in the game, we found that we all wanted to fly them. So there was this like white boss ship called the Beast. Really, why can't we fly as that guy? Why can't we? We're going to put a load of achievements in. So we've actually got this medal system with different types of achievements. It's much live. So you can actually now fly all the ships in the game. Just to work your way towards doing that.
How will that compare to using it with a mouse and keyboard?
So joystick support, it depends on the player. I mean, joystick support is very responsive, so you're first person, you cockpit view, you can fly around. Mouse mode is also going to be very similar in the way you move the mouse and the joystick. It plays very differently from third person to first person, although you don't get any advantage from it. Some of our friends and family guys sort of fed back on just now.
And you can freely switch back and forth between first and third.
Yeah, when you're in mouse mode, you can flip between the two. When you're in joystick mode, you actually put into a first person view.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Show us first person mode?
I can show you the first person view. So that's the first person as it is now. Our new build actually has the new cockpit models in there.
Just a whole cockpit view.
So yeah, think this, nice cockpit view, and you've also got head movement as well, so you can actually swivel around and track things, so that's quite cool.
And then they wanted more detail about add-ons for the ships.
So like the mod X's.
Like you can get like upgraded missiles and upgraded weapons, and there's pretty much. And then I guess you can.
So all the item customization. So yeah, you can get different types of shields. So we've got different kinds of shield regen rates. So if you want to go and get so a level 10 shield, but you don't want to get hit very hard, you can go for like a high protection shield, but it's got very slow regen. Or you can go down the other way and go for a high regen shield if you get hit multiple times, so you can continue to generate, but the actual protection rate of it is actually quite low, so you'll take more damage, but your regen's a lot quicker. So you actually let the players define what they want to use. I mean, I've got my own personal favourites of what I do to make, because it's all on the way I fight in game. It's very, very difficult to say someone else who's more conservative.
And then about the voice communication, there's going to be channels, so I guess you can have like a squadron of ships and then just only communicate within them, and then have more channels you can just switch between.
Yeah, so the Dolby system's really cool, so yeah, it's got multi-channel support, so you've got your own guild channel, you've got your own party channel, so if you're in a squad, you've got a squad channel, things like that, so yeah, we've got all that in there.
And then the Newtonian physics in the game. We noticed that when you turn the ship, it takes a second for it to get oriented.
Yes.
That's all planned.
So all the Newtonian physics. We have a dampness system in game, so you can actually turn the dampers off. That gives you more drift. It gives you a higher top speed as well, so you can actually do some cool manoeuvres. A lot of the guys flip between the two in combat, depending on if they're defensive or offensive. So you can utilise the dampness system really well, especially on the sort of heavier ships, the higher level ships, as they manoeuvre differently due to the mass.
Gotcha. And then how do the crosshairs work? They wanted to see more of the crosshairs.
So we've got the target reticles in the game. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. 3 days is hard work at E3.
Understood.
So yeah, we've got the target reticle in the game, and we have a lead reticle, so you can actually lead your shots. And depending on the weapon you're using, that can alter. So you've got a slow rate of fire, you'll have a different kind of reticle, so it will come further out. So it basically assists you, so you know what you're doing. But once you've got used to it, you can actually do it quite well yourself.
And then in player versus player, do you have to flag yourself so you can, or does it work everywhere? Like if you flag yourself for combat, does that work in all sectors, or? So we have defined sectors for like PvP. So as I was showing on the map yesterday, we've got the areas where you can level up between 20 and 50, and there's like these safe areas where you can't actually PvP with other players. So you can actually do it in relative sort of calm. But if you want to take the risk and get the additional benefit reward, you can go to the other sectors and level up between 20 to 50 there. But that's all open PvP, so you can get attacked. But we're encouraging people to go up there because of the sector control, the benefits of being up in this area, the additional renown you can get, and the faction rate you can get in these areas. So we actually encourage people to sort of try that out and work together. And I think a lot of people will actually enjoy that. What happens when you die? Do you lose all your stuff, or how do you?
No. So we've got death penalty at the moment it's more of a you have to repair items instead of having to lose everything. You don't drop all your items and things. We are kind of looking into that again because of stuff we want to do in cargo. We don't want people exploiting the system too much and finding a fast travelling back to the starter base. So we're actually now looking into that. That's a lot due to a lot of friends and family feedback.
What keeps the economy moving? Like, how is how is money created and destroyed?
So we kind of covered that in the sort of PP area. So with the location-based manufacturing, the items you make in specific PP areas, you can't make anywhere else. So we've got a lot of different items and different stations that you can be affiliated with in these different sectors, and they're continually being contested. So you're going to have money flowing in and out, and people wanting to retain these areas to get these specific items that either give you an additional DPS unit or things like that.
So money can.
Again, guys, actually, I'm going to shoot up with the nose. I use my ears.
So I got a big one.
Now the capital ships, will there be more than like 1 or 2 people in there, or it's just...
Capital ships aren't players.
Okay.
Just AI. We really want to keep the focus in the game of in the cockpit action game. So you'll fight with them and against them, and you'll escort them, but you'll never
control them.
At least not a bunch.
Makes sense. So these are all the upgrades, or these are all different ships right here?
These are a variety of different ships. Kind of get to the pictures, and there's like, you know, big heavy fighters and light fighters, and they all sort of fly very, very differently, and they have different weapon loadouts and everything. So,
could you show us quickly how it works with the joystick?
So joystick's not working.
Okay.
We installed it, and it won't.
Oh, okay. But you know,
I can't get the control panel to recognize it.
Definitely be supported in the final release, though.
But absolutely, like there's several guys on the team who are total joystick heads. So
Okay.
everything they do is nice.
Yeah, I remember whenever I play Space Combat, I always right to the joystick. I had a Gravis joystick, played TIE Fighter with that, and I think I broke it playing TIE Fighter.
So we absolutely support joystick. We support the track IR stuff if you have that from the sim days. Have you ever seen that? Where you look around with your head and the screen looks around.
Oh, the head-based gear, yes.
Yeah. So we support track IR. We have all the multi-monitor support, and we support like the really crazy things. You should make sure you stop by the Alienware booth
For the round display.
and see that crazy round display.
That's
It's
so cool.
amazing. And so we got Jumpgate running on there. And it looks really, really good.
We were playing for about 20 minutes yesterday.
Oh, you were?
Awesome, yeah.
Awesome.
Really
Cool.
enjoyed it.
We support, you know, also small joysticks like game pads and stuff like that also work. You know, so you have a 360 controller, something like that. That actually works. I'm trying to think what are the other joystick stuff. We even started. We support the G15, so we got that all going here. So you can, if you have a G15 keyboard, that works. Alienware has these awesome new keyboards they're releasing. They're all backlit, but they're colored.
The accessories for the new ones.
And so we actually support, we like use the colors. So when you boost, the keyboard changes color. When you get hit, it flashes, and like it'll warn you when your shields are low.
Blue when you do the turbo, and then
Very cool. He noticed it right away. He's a big Alienware fan.
Well, it's just a nice sort of peripheral like support. Like, hey, your shields are low, and we can flash it at you and stuff.
Orange and yellow, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, and it works on all their laptops, and now they have the keyboards for the desktop.
the desktops, yes.
So, you know, we're gadget guys, so we support all the little stuff.
No, that's gonna be really popular with the gamers. We would like to